How's it going? What's up? And what's happening there, blessed, beautiful souls? Kiara Ducasse here today with the Crypto Blissful Show. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. And today we are going to be speaking about the top altcoin, the top crypto, very low risk to build your wealth. So if you guys want to know what these are, then make sure to stay tuned and see what the strategy is behind doing this, which is essentially where you would want to take all your profits from all the low cap coins that I'm bringing to you on this channel and eventually buy and come into these cryptos at some point in the near future or in the later future. Okay, because you want to be able to dollar cost average and you have to be able to build these portfolios with great strength and not risk all in one, but spread your risk nicely. So this portfolio is to build your wealth. And if you want to invest in these projects, then make sure to hit that subscription bell down below. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that you know when I do videos just like this for you and how to invest in these specific projects. So thanks for being here with me. I do appreciate you all very, very gratefully. So let's not waste any more time. Bybit link down below if you want to trade with me. First coin is, of course, none other than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is an innovative payment network and a new kind of money. And basically, Bitcoin you can use for individuals, businesses, and developers. And Bitcoin uses a peer-to-peer technology to operate with no central authority or banks. Managing transactions and the issuing of Bitcoin is carried out collectively by the entire network. Bitcoin is open source. Its design is public and no one owns or controls Bitcoin and everyone can take part. Through many of its unique properties, Bitcoin allows exciting uses that could not be covered by any previous payment system. It's fast, peer-to-peer transactions, worldwide payments, and low processing fees. And that is why Bitcoin is officially the #1 cryptocurrency on this planet and will probably remain that for a very, very long time. As long as we are probably around, it could. And currently it's sitting at 29,254 today, sitting on a $566 billion market cap. Now, it's making up for about 45% of the market cap dominance, which I think is probably a little bit higher. But currently there will only ever be 21 million coins and all of them are pretty much in circulation. So the difference there is what is still to be mined and what is lost in wallets. Okay. So for me, Bitcoin could easily 10x in the next bull cycle. Okay. Which would essentially bring it to a $5.6 trillion market cap. Now, I think it can go a lot higher than that. Okay. Into the future. And probably very, very fast it can get to those points. And for me, I think Bitcoin can easily 100x even still from where it is. But I'm just being modest and saying $300,000. I've spoken on my channel about this many, many times where Bitcoin could head to in the future. And where did I say that? I showed you guys a few videos here where I said Bitcoin could go to 245K by 2026. That's the next bull cycle. And essentially we could see that. So very easy for it to do that. $5.6 trillion in comparison to a potential $200 trillion future market cap is very small. And I do believe Bitcoin will probably at least be a 40% dominance at that point, which would probably give us like a $6 to $8 million Bitcoin at that point. But we're here today. This is where we are. We've got a long way to go. Our next trend line is pointing up round about here at the $280,000 to $300,000 price. So if you bought one Bitcoin today, you could basically 10x your income to basically sell it back into Tether, and you would have 10x your income at that point. So that is a 10x crypto for you, as you can see here, Bitcoin there. And now you can see the next coin is Ethereum. Of course, I've spoken about Ethereum many times on the channel, and it is a crypto that is a community-run technology powering Ethereum and thousands of decentralized apps. It is basically the portal to Web3, and it's ranked #2 on CoinGecko. It's currently sitting at 1921, and it's got a $232 billion market cap. Now, that is more than half of what Bitcoin is. So I think Bitcoin still has a bigger run. I do believe Ethereum can easily 10x from here, which would take it to about a $20,000 price, okay, which is a decent and juicy, chunky move on Ethereum. And that would bring us all the way up to about this level, which is seeming like it's pretty doable for Ethereum because of where it's at. And that would give us a $2.3 trillion excuse me, market cap at that point. So not too bad. The third one is Cardano. Now, we all know what Cardano is. Cardano is a blockchain platform for change makers, innovators, and visionaries with the tools and technologies required to create possibility for many as well as the few and bring about positive global change. So Cardano is number 7 on CoinGecko. It's currently at 38 cents and it's got a $13.5 billion market cap. For me, guys, Cardano could reach for the sky, okay? And essentially, like I shared with you, Cardano could probably at least 66x your gains. And I would say a 10 to 12 Cardano price would be amazing, which would probably give us, if we go and 60x the $13.5 billion market cap that it currently is at, times 60x, that would give us a $810 billion market cap. I do believe that in the future, in the next bull cycle, could probably reach that very easily. Okay. Now, coin number 4 is Tether. Okay. You're going to ask me why Tether? Well, Tether is a stable coin, and basically people sell their Bitcoin or their other cryptos and put it into Tether, get stable, stay there for a moment, and then patiently wait to use that Tether where they've made profits from to enter the crypto at a lower price. So it makes sense to keep some of your money in Tether, which is a stable coin. And Tether also has Tether Gold. Now, Tether is $1. It's pretty much a stable coin. It's got a market cap of $82.2 billion. I believe Tether's market cap is absolutely blowing up, can increase. Its market cap will increase drastically, but that does not mean that Tether's price increases, okay? There's just more Tether available, and essentially the maximum supply is infinite. And they can just keep printing it like the dollar. So it's a resemblance of the dollar. Unfortunately, I do believe that we could see Tether's market cap increase by at least 100x into the future, which would give us about a 10x into the future, which would give us a $820 billion market cap on Tether. And eventually it could probably go a lot higher. And I would probably say that 8 trillion was 100x was probably a very good point to look at. Now let's go and have a look at this. Okay. Well, actually, before I do this, I'd love to go and show you the chart of Tether. So this is the market cap Tether dominance. So you can see Tether dominance has been increasing gradually over time with Bitcoin. Okay. There is no, so you can see because Bitcoin increases, Tether increases over time. Okay. Now, the bigger Bitcoin gets, the bigger Tether gets, essentially. So what we want to see in the dominance is that Tether essentially comes down, so that allows for all Bitcoin and cryptos to go up. Okay. It's just about the dominance. But if I go here and I go and show you the USDT market cap, so that this makes sense to you, and why I was saying what I was saying is that the market cap has continued only but growing, okay? So when the market cap of this falls, it means people are pulling their liquidity out of crypto and putting it into cash, okay? Which is very interesting. So $20 billion was removed from the market during that downfall, which essentially is not that much from a Tether perspective. It's big. It's been the biggest fall that it's had so far. But look at how much it's increased, and look at what happens to the market cap. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. So if you guys think that an $800 billion market cap is unachievable, I hope you are thinking about that twice. Now let's go and have a look at this so that this all makes sense to you. So I said to you, keep your highest portfolio, which hopefully you're keeping on a ledger, and you would put this on a ledger and you would just bring it on and off whenever you like. Okay, now the reason I've got so definitely these two without a doubt. Now guys, of course it makes sense to sell some of your Bitcoin, okay, when it hits the 300, 350 price. I'm not saying sell all of it, but sell some of it, put it back into Tether, and wait for the price to pull back down, because as we've seen now, it will always pull back down. Okay, so you want to take the profits that you've made to reinvest them at a lower opportunity. You don't want to ride your portfolio up to 10 million and then everything drops 80% and now your portfolio is back at 2 million. You don't want to do that. You want to take the 8 million in profit that you've made and use the 8 million to buy back in at the 2 million, at the prices where the 2 million level ends up being. Okay, as the example, now you've got 10 million you've invested at that point, and now you can make the same money on the next cycle. So I hope that makes sense to you guys, or even more money on your next cycle. You'll 10x that portfolio. So you'll take your 10 million and you'll probably make 100 million. So you see what I'm saying, guys? Be smart about your investments. I said Ethereum would definitely get a 20x. Okay, Cardano. So Bitcoin 35% of the portfolio, Ethereum 30% of the portfolio, Cardano 15% of the portfolio, and Tether 20%, which makes 100%. Now Tether is a stable coin. I've already said this to you guys. It's protection if these coins fall on their asses, and you can also stake your Tether. You can block it away on your ledger or your cold storage wallet, but you can also use your Tether to earn you passive income while you are currently in and out of the market on these coins. Okay, so for me to earn 1% on your 20% Tether in your portfolio, and just say that 20% of the one, you guys could do this with a $10 portfolio, $100, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, $10 million, $100 million portfolio. You could do this with any of those. You can do it with a $1 billion portfolio. Now, the larger the portfolio, the more you will respond to this, and you'll adjust the percentages as accordingly. Okay, but by that time, if you're even a millionaire in crypto, you know what to do with your crypto by this point. So make sure not to overinvest in each one of them, but to moderate your portfolio and increase these coins, especially over time. Okay, now guys, Cardano for me, if you guys saw that Cardano, it pumped and dropped, I would not hold Cardano forever, but I would definitely hold Cardano for a medium-term time frame. And that's why I have it in here, because as you can see, it will build a lot more gains than any of these other coins will. And it is a very strong coin, and it is essentially a competitor to Ethereum, but not quite, but it is. So essentially you would want to be patient with this and hold on tight, and basically these percentages will increase and decrease as the crypto increases. So at the very, very minimum, I would hold 5% Tether. Sorry, I misspelled that. Okay, I would hold 5% Tether at the very, very least at any given point, especially if the portfolio is to build over time. Now, that 5% is to protect your overall portfolio, because if any of this ever forbid it go to zero, at least you have some money left to take out and invest somewhere else. Okay, I don't think it'll do that, but that's the point. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit the subscription bell, like my video, and thank you for watching this beautiful video for you guys, a low risk portfolio to build your wealth over time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.